Hello everyone, welcome to Desilicious Kitchen. Today we are here with an awesome sweet which is loved by both South and North of India. It is called Badusha in the South and Balu Shahi in North India. But many times when we try to make this sweet, it turns out like Medu Vada, or it turns out of shape, or it doesn't absorb sugar syrup till inside by becoming dry. But fear no more, we are here with perfect tips on how to make the correct sugar syrup and how to prepare the dough properly so that every time you make the badushai they turn out perfect. So just follow us. So here we go. Take a look at the ingredients. To make this balushahi, we have taken 250 grams or 2 cups maida. 1 cup is 250 milliliter in our recipes. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Salt should be added to all the sweets to balance the taste. Baking powder 1/4 teaspoon. Baking powder fluffs up the badushai. Here you can see the difference. See how big they become in size. And then we have added 1/8 teaspoon baking soda, but do not add too much of baking powder or soda. Stick to the exact proportion we have set. And now we are sifting it so that everything gets mixed well. And now to this we are adding ghee or melted butter. We have added melted butter 50 grams or nearly 1/4 cup. Now we are not going to knead it. We are just going to mix it until it becomes crumbly. Now it has turned crumbly and we are adding 50 grams of nearly 1/4 cup thick curd. After this, take care, we are just going to mix it. Do not knead it. We are not going to make a tight dough. We are just mixing everything together and we are just adding as much water as is needed. Be very careful. We needed to add only 2 tablespoons or 1/8 cup of water. So depends on all the other things like the curd's thickness and all. So we have mixed it well together and a soft dough which is not tight is ready. We are going to allow it to rest for 20 minutes. We are just covering it with a wet cloth so that it stays moist. Now after 20 minutes, we are again just going to mix it once more so that if there is any particle left, everything will get mixed up. Again and again, this is the trick. Do not knead it however much you are tempted to knead. Do not do it. So we have mixed it together and now let us just show you how it looks inside. It is just crumbly like this. This is what will give the folds to the badushahi, the gaps in which sugar will be absorbed. And now we are just going to pinch small portions of the dough and lightly make rounds like this, and with the thumb just make a hole in the center. This hole will get filled up afterwards. If you are going to make it small, you can use the other finger, small finger. So we have made all these balls and now let us make the sugar syrup. We have taken 600 grams or 3 cups of sugar and 2 or 3 cups of sugar. Now we are adding water. We are adding 2 cups water or 350 grams of water. The gas is not on now. And now we are going to switch on the flame. And on a medium flame, we will stir intermittently. Here you have to be very careful. We are going to cover but leave a small gap. Do not cover it entirely. What happens when we cover is the sugar crystals don't form on the sides. Otherwise, the sides form sugar crystals and these crystals crystallize the whole sugar syrup. Now what happens when you cover is there is moisture everywhere. At the same time, we are allowing the steam to escape by leaving a small gap. So now our sugar has dissolved, but it is not yet sticky. So we are going to let it boil until it becomes sticky and a very mild one string. Just before the one string consistency, we are going to switch it off. So for this, we are going to lower the flame now after the sugar has dissolved and we are going to simmer it until it becomes sticky. But before that, I'm going to add some kesar or saffron strands that I had soaked in water. You can also add artificial color, but we don't prefer that. Or you can entirely skip color or kesar. It's entirely up to you. So now let us again cover it partially, like we said before. Leave a small gap but cover it, and let us check it after some 7 to 8 minutes. It has been simmering on a low flame. We have switched off the flame now, and let us check the consistency. See, as you can see, a string is just about to form. A very little small string is formed. It is just sticky. We don't want any one string or two string. Now we have added some lemon juice, around 1.5 teaspoon lemon juice, so that it will not crystallize soon. And we are also adding elaichi powder or cardamom powder, half teaspoon. So now that the sugar syrup is done, we have heated some oil. This is very, very important. We should not have very hot oil. The oil should be moderately hot. So otherwise the balushahi will get cooked outside and won't get cooked inside. So now I'm adding a very small portion of the dough after small bubbles have come, the oil. The dough should not rise up immediately. And I have now switched off the flame. Remember, I've switched off the flame, and then I'm adding the balushais, and I'm adding all the balushais together now, because this way they will get cooked evenly. Do not put one or two at a time and cook. Add as many as you can. And after adding this, all you have to do is just wait. Do not touch the balushais at all. So this requires a lot of patience. Now it is 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, now let us check to see if the bottom side is cooked. Yes, it has become brown now. So we are going to flip all the balushais and cook on the other side. On the other side also, it is going to take us some 6 or 7 minutes. A total of 15 minutes for these many balushais to cook. This, as I said, is a game of patience. You can see how beautiful our balushais look. So now it has been 6 or 7 minutes of cooking on the other side also. It's time to remove them. If you don't want it this brown, you can remove them earlier. We have kept it moderately brown, golden brown in color. And now we are going to remove and drain them in a colander. Remember, they have to be completely drained of all the oil, and then only you can put them in the sugar syrup. Look at the wrinkles here. These will help. These folds are what are very important. These folds will help the sugar syrup go right inside. And remember, the sugar syrup should not be very hot. It should be just warm. But the balushais should be hot. Don't let them cool down. Otherwise, they will not absorb the sugar syrup. Now, let us gently dip them inside the sugar syrup. And because they are having so many folds, they are not going to take much time. Do not take more than 2 minutes for each side. A total of 3 or 4 minutes for both the sides is more than enough. Otherwise, your balushais can become too soggy and soft. This way, the sugar syrup will go inside and they will be crisp on the outside and soft inside. Now it is 2 minutes on this side. Now let us flip them to the other side. Yeah, we are just going to allow the sugar syrup to soak this side also for 1.5 to 2 minutes. As I said, a total of 3 to 4 minutes, not more than that. Friends, if you found my tips useful, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give us a like. Comment and let us know how we did. Subscribe if you haven't done, and share this video with your friends and family. Now we are taking it out from the sugar syrup and we are allowing the balushai to drain. After it drains of the sugar syrup, we are going to allow them to dry on a plate. Now they have dried up. The garnishing with some almonds and pistachios. So enjoy this yummy balushais. Thank you so much for watching Desilicious Kitchen. See you soon with another video. Bye for now. Take care.